beyond our galaxy. Beyond our galaxy. We Earthlings do indeed live in a very big solar system. The solar system we live in stretches from the Sun to the last planet, Neptune, 2.7 billion miles away. It would take astronauts some 12 years to make it to planet Neptune using the right kind of fuel for their spaceship. The four outer planets are also called the following things as well. 1. The gas giants. 2. The superior planets. 3. The Jovian planets. Jupiter, king of the gods. Saturn, god of time. Uranus, god of the sea. Neptune, god of the underworld. Voyager Space Probe 1 was launched into space on September 5th, 1977. Voyager 1 had to travel past Mars, then the asteroid belt, and then arrive at the gas giant Jupiter. Voyager 1 was on a fantastic journey to the outer planets. At the cost of some $250 million, Voyager 1 makes it through the asteroid belt. Voyager 1 arrives at Jupiter in January 1979 and starts taking fantastic pictures of Jupiter. The space probe begins taking some 19,000 pictures of planet Jupiter. Here are some fantastic pictures of Voyager 1 and Jupiter. Jupiter. Fantastically, all four of these gas giants are made up of hydrogen and helium. As we journey farther out into the solar system, the planets get colder. We now will briefly talk about the planet Jupiter, the fifth planet from the Sun, the largest gas giant planet. Jupiter has 69 known moons. Jupiter is located about 483 million miles away from the Sun. Orbits the Sun 11 years and 4,322 days. Size 43,441 miles big. Length of a day 0 days, 9 hours and 56 minutes. Jupiter has 4 large moons. These 4 large moons are seen in the next picture. The 4 large moons of Jupiter are also known as Galilean moons: Ganymede, Io, Europa, Callisto. In 1610, Italian astronomer Galileo Galilei perfected his telescope and turned it first to look at the planet Jupiter. The 4 small moons over Jupiter. This is very interesting. Therefore, the Sun, being the biggest object, has the smaller planets orbiting it. We Earthlings can thank the gas giant planet Jupiter for helping us learn the truth that smaller objects revolve around the bigger objects. Here is a couple of other fantastic things we can take a look at about the planet Jupiter. Here's a picture of the GRS, or Great Red Spot. Winds travel up to fantastically 400 miles per hour. It is anticyclonic in that It is a backward motion. One can see many different strips of clouds flowing around Jupiter. These strips are called zones. Some flow opposite of others as well. Some of these zones can top speeds at 225 miles per hour. Chemical makeup: 89.8% hydrogen, 10.2% helium, 0.3% methane. Other traces of chemicals on Jupiter are ammonia, water, ammonia hydrosulfide. Indeed, Jupiter is a fantastic gas giant which, if experienced up close, would overwhelm us Earthlings. There have been a total of some 6 space probes that flew to study Jupiter, which were Voyager 1, Voyager 2, Pioneer 11, Pioneer 12, Cassini-Huygens, Galileo. Voyager 1 took just 3 years and 2 months to arrive at Jupiter. Voyager 1 snapped some 19,000 pictures of the gas giant planet. Voyager 2 space probe arrives at Jupiter on July 9th, 1979. It took 4 years to get there. It took some 33,000 pictures of the largest planet in our solar system. Here is a comparison picture, however, of both Jupiter and the Sun. The Sun beats Jupiter by the farthest, in which one is the biggest. Pioneer 11 arrives at Jupiter on April 5th, 1974. It took 1.5 years to reach Jupiter. Its mission was to study the environment of Jupiter. Here are some awesome pictures of that fantastic gas giant planet Jupiter to view. So just sit right back down in the easy chair, relax, and enjoy. We now journey to our next fantastic planet in our solar system called Saturn. Saturn, the 6th planet in the solar system and the 2nd largest one. Saturn is named after the Roman god of time. Distance from the Sun: 888.2 million miles away. Orbital time around the Sun: 29 years. Length of a day: 0 days, 10 hours, 12 minutes. Number of moons: 67. Chemical makeup: hydrogen 96.3%, helium 3.25%. Other traces of chemicals found are methane, ammonia, hydrogen disulfide, ethane. Saturn is another fantastic gas giant where Earthlings simply could not exist here. In 1610, astronomer Galileo once again took his newly invented telescope and turned it towards the planet Saturn. He was the first Earthling to view Saturn with a telescope and notice something very fantastic about the planet. Fascinating. Saturn has rings around it. These rings of Saturn are perhaps the most noticeable thing about this planet and the most beautiful, inspiring thing to view through a telescope. There are a total of some 7 rings that surround planet Saturn. These rings are designated by the alphabet letters. These rings are lettered A through G. Here's a picture of how the rings of Saturn are named. There are 2 theories as to how these rings were formed. One, these rocks were once a moon that orbited the planet and were broken apart, still being held in place by the gravity of Saturn. 2, the other possibility is that these are rocks captured from the asteroid belt. Whatever the reason is as to how these rings were formed, planet Saturn's rings makes this planet one of the most beautiful planets in our fantastic solar system, a very enjoyable planet to view. In 1675, it was the Italian astronomer Giovanni Cassini who discovered what is now called the Cassini division. This division is a big gap between the rings themselves, clearly visible when viewed through a telescope. Here is the Cassini-Huygens space probe. The Cassini probes studied the gap named after the Italian astronomer. It was the Dutch astronomer Christian Huygens who discovered the second largest moon in our solar system. There is one element that has been discovered on this moon of good benefit for humans. The chemical called H2O is on the moon called Titan. Even though humans cannot exist on Saturn, fantastically its moon Titan is a good possibility where humans could live. Here is a picture of the structural makeup of the moon called Titan. The next 3 pictures will show the Huygens lander landing on the moon Titan. The other fantastic moon worth looking at that orbits Saturn is this one called Enceladus. Fantastically, Enceladus has what are called geysers on it, where steam is constantly flowing out of it. The structural makeup of Enceladus. Here's a picture of Enceladus's geysers. Here are some fantastic pictures of Saturn for you to view, so sit right back down in an easy chair, relax, and enjoy. We now will journey to the next gas giant in our fantastic solar system called planet Uranus, the 7th planet from the Sun and the 3rd largest in the solar system. Uranus. Distance from the Sun, 1.7 billion miles away. Size, 15,759 miles big. Length of a day, 0 days, 17 hours, and 14 minutes. Orbital time around the Sun, 84 years. In 23 years from now, I will be 84 years old, and Uranus will have made one complete orbit around the Sun. British astronomer William Herschel, 1738 to 1822, discovers the planet Uranus in 1781. Herschel uses a telescope seen in the next picture to discover Uranus. William Herschel's telescope. What makes Uranus unique is that it tilts on a 90-degree angle seen in this picture. Uranus is the Roman god of the sea. It has 27 moons, which 5 of these are the most important ones. These 5 major moons are Titan, Miranda, Umbrio, Ariel, Oberon. Chemical makeup: ammonia, water, ammonia hydrosulfide, methane hydrate. Uranus is what is called an ice giant planet. Here is a comparison picture of Earth and planet Uranus. On August 20th, 1977, Voyager 2 was launched into space days before its sister probe Voyager 1 was. At this time, Voyager 2 was the first probe to travel this far out into space to explore Uranus. Voyager 2 traveled at speeds up to 35,970 miles per hour. Uranus's 5 moons here are Titania, Miranda, Umbrio, Ariel, Oberon. Titania is Uranus's largest moon. It is the 8th largest moon in the solar system. It is considered to be a dirty ice ball. Voyager 2 takes a snapshot picture of Titania seen here in this picture. Here are some awesome pictures of planet Uranus to enjoy viewing. We now will briefly look at the last planet in our fantastic solar system, planet Neptune. Neptune, distance from the Sun, 2.7 billion miles away. Size, 15,289 miles big. 4th largest planet and 8th planet in the solar system. Length of a day, 0 days, 16 hours, and 6 minutes. Number of moons, 14. British astronomer William Herschel discovers planet Neptune on September 23, 1846 by using mathematical calculations. Here is a comparison picture of Uranus and Neptune. Both planets are bluish in color as seen in this picture. Perhaps the most noticeable thing on Neptune is the spot known as the Great White Spot, GWS. This is cirrus clouds made up of frozen methane. Here's a picture of Neptune's 16-hour rotation period. Neptune was fantastically discovered by using mathematical calculations. Here is a picture of the distance of planet Neptune from the Sun. Neptune has a total of 14 moons in orbit. Neptune is the coldest planet in the solar system, minus 355 degrees. Triton is the most popular moon of Neptune seen in the next picture. Triton is Neptune's largest moon. What makes this moon unique is that it orbits around Neptune in a retrograde orbit. A retrograde orbit is an orbit that goes opposite of the others. German astronomer John Galilee discovers the first moon of Neptune on October 10, 1846. Voyager 2 space probe was the first probe to reach Neptune in 1989. Here are some awesome pictures of planet Neptune for you to view as well. So relax and enjoy! Hey gal, are you there? Yeah, Nick, I'm here for you. What's up? Do you hear the rumors about NASA, gal? Rumors, Nick? You gotta watch out for rumors, Nick. Rumors tend to start wars. I know, gal. I heard NASA is finally gonna name a space probe after me. Sounds like a rumor to me, Nick. Where will it go? I don't know, gal. Maybe I'll be the first one to find life on another planet. Now, Nick, don't go starting any rumors about life on other planets. But, gal, just think, I'll make big history. But, Nick, we've already made history proving the sun is the center of the solar system. True, gal. And we stirred the Catholic Church also. Yeah, you died, and I was placed under a house arrest for proving it true. Well, gal, you win some, you lose some. Here are some more awesome pictures of the solar system for you to view. So just sit right back down in the easy chair, relax, and enjoy. Voyager 2 space probe left our fantastic solar system in November 2017. Just as Voyager 2 left our solar system, so we too now come to an end of this show. But time will only tell what we Earthlings here on Earth will find when we look up to the night sky and beyond our galaxy.